This is processed.
This is a fruit. This is a mixed fruit that you use for your cake, but this is optional.
Okay.
It's optional.
Alright.
You know, for those of us who likes to have the fruit in the cake or in things like this, or you mix it up with your smoothie, you can go for it.
Alright.
But it is not compulsory.
Okay.
It's not compulsory. But if you are doing this business, if you are going commercially, it is it's good to have a little of this because people knows about this.
Okay.
So when you add this to the granola, when they see there is this mindset that this granola is rich.
Okay.
You understand? So you can go for fruits.
Okay.
And then we have dates. Here we have granite and dates mixed together.
Okay, mix it together.
We have our granite and dates here. And then honey is expensive. We couldn't get honey, but we have a substitute here. We have sugar. Okay. We have sugar here. And then coconut is there. Yeah. What is not here that is supposed to be here? So far, everything is fine. So we want to start the mixing now. Put this oil in here.
That's corn.
That's the corn. Okay.
You use hand to mix it.
The bowl? Yeah, it's.
When you come this,
We don't have option, we have to manage like that.
or can we share it?
What I actually want to do, I don't want to do everything, so that the second phase will divide, we have two groups. Then you can do your mixing and then. So
reduce the corn.
yes, we're going to reduce the corn now. We need another bowl. I want. Can you put it inside? Don't bring it inside. This is fine. So we just want to add on wheat.
Now add wheat. Second is wheat. The corn and the wheat will be the same quantity.
It is possible you can have the two of them the same quantity.
Okay.
But when you look at this wheat, it is not powdered enough.
Okay.
It's supposed to be more than this, yeah, more powder than this. But it's supposed to be more powder than this so that it will help digestion. Good morning, Divine.
That's butter.
You're welcome.
King boy, how are you?
Butter.
You're welcome.
You see,
We miss you
more
yesterday.
powder than this. The reason is that granola, you have to soak it in water. I prefer to soak it in hot water to leave it for a while before I start enjoying it.
With milk.
Are you
Well,
dependent?
you can decide how you
Can be your gari.
Okay. Yes, you can mix it with garlic. If you like.
So if you have it like this, look at this, bro. You know, wheat can be very tough.
Yeah.
It can be very tough. Yeah.
We have to
it will
task our teeth.
digest.
And you
Wheat
clean your
is the
cover.
king of grains.
Yeah.
It will certainly digest. But then, you know, like they said, digestion starts from the mouth.
Yes.
Can we on the pan?
You are far from the family.
Yeah, we can on the pan if you want to. So that is that. So, but when it is more powdered, you will like it. You will like it. It won't look too rough.
You won't give more
Do we have
task
more
to your
of it
teeth.
Maybe I don't
so
have
that
it.
she can use it?
That's all.
Hey, give me that net on your head.
Pastor, I was the
Yes,
service.
bring it.
Because
I tried to come, but
we couldn't make it.
God
When you
understand.
are able to make it.
I called your number Friday.
I said that my phone
Yesterday.
does for what?
Your phone fell sick.
Immediately you
Take it to the doctor.
Is it malaria or what?
I know they get you.
I have come up before your phone.
Please lock that door.
Come back, take the next.
Take him down.
So,
Bashaya cover.
I want to add the dates and the granules. Unfortunately, the two of them has been mixed together, so I need to mix it properly. Okay. Yeah. So after that, I need something to cut this. Let us not insult
That's malt fruit. Fruit malt.
fruits. This is a mixed fruit.
Mixed fruit.
Yeah.
Not fruit malt. Mixed fruit.
No, malt is different.
Okay.
So
Mixed
I'm
fruit.
just adding this little.
Little one.
That's just enough for this quantity. This is just enough.
My food is bigger now, right?
Mixed fruit.
What do we have here, Paul? Have this already. Okay. The next thing.
What of this?
Yeah. Are you done? Okay. So this is the granules and the dates.
Dates.
I hope we know the nutritional value of all these ingredients.
Now that date I don't know.
Dates. Dates is good for men.
Men.
Number one.
Okay.
And it's a sweetener. It's a sweetener. It helps in the heart. It helps in blood circulation too. Dates will help you to cure your cough in less than a day. If you have cough, go and buy dates. Just eat dates. Some people will say mix it with milk. It works very well. Very well. It works like honey. If you have cough and you take honey, you know what it does? The same way if you chew dates. Where's the cane? Ngozi, where's the cane I said you should bring? Oh yeah, drop that camera, go and bring the cane.
Bring the phone. She said you should video it for her.
4 items, 5 items inside there now. With granite.
Before I add this, I need to add the sugar. You know why? If I add the butter before the sugar, my hands will take almost all the sugar. The whole thing will get stuck to my hand. So, this is ready. So this is our coconut. So just adding not too much.
Continue. We'll see you.
That's for the other group.
Coconuts. Have you mixed this one?
No,
No,
it's
All right.
butter.
after the sugar,
Okay.
I'll add that. But because this one is not powdered enough, the corn and the wheat,
Yeah.
it might not look very smooth in the mouth. But granola, granola doesn't have to look like, it doesn't have to, you don't need to feel it like custard or your pap or ghee.
Just like coca oats.
Yeah, you know it's a little rougher.
The coca oats.
Yeah, but it is 1001 richer than
Better,
coca
yeah.
oats. If you feed your children with this, they will have good brain. Yes, I'm telling you, it is richer than Tom Brown. How many of
That's
you know
what
Tom Brown?
Ben Cassin took. Ben Cassin.
Granola.
That's what he took.
Granola.
I had my own.
Sorry.
Also, your sister once taught that how to make that program.
So now the sugar.
Okay, I still like it.
I don't eat sugar, but for this purpose, I'm going to add it. So for some of you who likes to eat sugar, you just be very careful. This is
Like
an
our
industrial
children.
sugar.
No measurements.
Well, you just need to add to your taste. You need to add to your taste. But when it comes to measurement, it is 1 to 3.
Okay.
The measurement is 1 to 3. If you have 1 pint rubber of corn, you are going to have divided by 3 of wheat, of granite. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you have 1 pint of corn,
Yeah.
so that means you divide.
Okay, let me put it this way. If you have 3 pints of corn, you have 1 pint of wheat, 1 pint of granite, 1 pint of
Wheat?
Date.
No, date is just a spice. You can just spice it up with date to your own taste. But commercially, you may not put dates. Yes.
Use sugar
Put sugar.
or honey.
Because by the time
Even honey is heavy, it may be costly.
Yeah.
honey might be very, very, very expensive. Except you have some group of customers that prefers that.
Honey.
All right.
Those who are diabetic, they will tell you, okay, give me this quantity. If somebody who is diabetic is ordering, you say, okay, I can supply you from maybe 50 packs. You know you can make your profit. By the time you go that much, then you can
So
have.
this mixture now,
Yeah.
granola now, is good for diabetic patients.
No, not 100% yes. Because there is sugar here, there is sugar, and then the corn. You know, the end process of some of these things, when you talk
Carbohydrates.
about corn, carbohydrate and sugar, end process is sucrose. We call it sucrose, and that is sugar, isn't it? And then you eat even your beans. The end product is sucrose too, and that is sugar. Your eba, your yam, fufu, all those things. So for someone who is diabetic, wheat is good. It may not be very, there is one funny thing. Diabetic patients, their food is always not acceptable by some of us. The thing tastes somehow,
Yes.
So you just have to look at their,
Sit down there, come on.
look at their food recipes and get something for them. So I've added the sugar, and then now I want to add the butter.
This is that butter they use to eat bread.
Yeah.
You can use it.
Only one can be used, like the sachet.
Okay, you want to
The butter. Yeah, it depends on the quantity
make
you want to
bring out.
working on.
Because this one is 4 of that sachet.
I do 1 kg when I'm doing 1.5 corn, paint container of corn, 1 paint container of wheat, because I like to put enough wheat in my granola. It helps in digestion, and then it cleans the system very well. It's a very good grain. So can you see the difference? As soon as I added the butter, you can see.
I ever think the way they are eating it one after the other, very good.
Okay, I want to get your report now. Every one of you, tell me what is too much, what is not enough, what we need to add. Just tell me. Come. Yeah, come. You have to. Who is not here?
More wheat.
Just chew it.
Wheat is
tell
not
me
enough.
what is not there.
Sugar not
What we need
enough.
to add. What is too much?
Sugar not
This
enough.
is what you are going to do. We have added sugar. We have added what again? Dates.
Butter. date.
butter. So as
And,
you are
fruits.
chewing, just sense it. Things you can actually feel.
We need to add more butter and the sugar.
You don't need to add butter to a point that, because if the butter is too much, it will turn black there.
Okay.
Wheat not enough.
Yeah. Sorry?
Wheat not enough.
Wheat is okay. You cannot actually separate wheat and the corn. So what you're actually looking at is the spices. Now you have the grain, you have the grain. Those are not important when you are talking about taste. What you need to look out for is the sugar. The sugar, the dates.
You need more
The
fruits.
fruits. You
needs
cannot
more
get
fruit.
it except you put it in your mouth. You take one and put it in the mouth. Do you understand?
Yeah.
We do not spice anything with this. You know, when you put it in your mouth, that's when you tell, oh, it's good. But if it's not there, it's not there. So, what is not there? Sugar. More sugar.
If we add more, if we add more sugar, it will be too sweet.
Are we? Yes. Are
Because
we-
you can still feel the
Ah,
sweetness.
who is saying sugar?
Because they eat
Enough.
enough sugar.
Because you are still thinking about your buyer.
This is what I need to tell you. Some people like to chew granola like that. You go to back home, see students, you just take the thing, put it in the pocket. You chew it dry like that.
I even prefer it dry.
Now, if you are going commercially,
Dry.
if you buy it and you actually want to soak it, you can add your sweetener. You can add your either sugar or honey and put your milk.
Of course.
Do you understand?
Because during the production, the only thing we have in mind is our customers.
Yeah. You tell them things they will add. You don't need to add all the sugar. You don't need to add all the, what is it called, honey. But you tell them you just need to add a little sugar and your,
But I need we should add more of this.
now.
I don't know if you're.
Yeah.
We are going to divide this into two. Divide these ones for the competition.
We still have much. See?
We can add more.
Yes. It's lacking on this.
Okay. That should be enough.
That's more of dates and granite.
We share this into two like this.
But when you are bringing your ingredients, always separate them.
This thing is that like this one like that.
The reason why we added the granite
It's
and
not-
the is because
Used to look like
you didn't
that.
have enough bowl
Got
to
it?
separate them.
How you want to like
That is the reason.
Salt is
Yeah.
not added, right?
No.
But that's a good question. Yes, the salt is not there.
So what if you want to
like
like
honey? Where would you add it?
Substitute. You can add your honey now.
Where you
add
get your salt
honey,
inside your
but you
coconuts.
just need to. It's not
Coconuts.
going to really absorb it.
No,
But you just need
the
to keep
content,
turning onto
the
the-
composition of
You can see
coconut.
the butter
You have
is
your
not
sugar
there.
and
That's not-
salt
that's
there.
the way you do the honey.
But is the coconut okay?
Yeah, it's enough. It's very visible, and that is what we did. Now, the next thing I'm going to add, which is the last thing, is water. So I need water. Very small.
Water.
Water.
So we need water.
That
Yeah.
will not be enough, but
It's better.
put it.
Water.
Your son, it's like he wants to use himself.
Doesn't like it.
Another one.
Hey, leave him
Ah,
now.
you will like it.
Downstairs.
You will
Take
like
him down. Take
it.
him down.
You must like it. You know, he's joining us for the first time, so that's always always a first time. So by the time he mix with the children now, he will love to join
And
us.
if he wants to go
That's
out and
two
go
is
down and
enough.
play, she
Okay,
wants
I'm
him to
very
stay upstairs.
Now, it becomes heavier,
Heavier.
as you can see. But remember, the corn and the wheat is not powdered enough.
Yeah.
It has to go here.
It's too quash.
Okay.
That is why it's not mixing well.
This is how it should be. No,
Okay.
it's not the reason why it's not mixing well. It's just that when you feel it, when you are eating it, so you don't
You
end
feel
up,
it hard.
you don't get tired chewing before you are done.
It will play an advantage over our mastication muscle.
The water appears to be much, but it's okay. Now, we need to prepare the oven.
The gas is not.
Not there. But before then, let's clean this. Let's clean the trays.
With water. Should we wash
No,
it?
just get something to clean it and dry.
No, it's not
No,
good to
this one
shake.
is.
That's it. Nothing can be. Thank you very, very seriously. Let me test this one.
Can you take it?
Yeah, yeah.
Can you take it? Just more. No, any very dirty. Thing is very dirty.
Is that clean?
Even in the process, wiper can be used.
What?
Wiper.
Yeah, why not? You can get tissue around. Always use the tissue too.
You cannot rinse with water.
If you rinse with water, you keep it dry.
Come and get my baby wipes.
Or you get tissue
don't worry.
to dry it.
Get my baby wipes for me. Let's use the wipes.
When we are doing water, butter, right?
You
You
apply.
looking at me?
Butter.
You don't apply.
You like sucking.
When you are making your meat pie, and then
You know,
what else?
this is new.
That's when you put your
Yes, not
put the
overused.
butter. But this
I
one,
like this oven. 3 steps at the go.
So,
I thought the other one
Nigeria.
I just have
why
one
are we
plate.
from last year? Not this place, I think. This one will not be
It's just the heat.
It's
the
just
heat
the
that will go out.
You control the heat now. You control the fire. So that it will not
Everything will be changing the pan now. And this one, that this first one. will be
So can we use it? Is it clean enough?
No.
How to use it?
Ngozi.
That this is not. This is where we put this in anti.
The gas.
What's more the items? So.
We have to plug this out. That
We've not gotten all the items.
item, how many?
It's best
Granite, sugar, butter,
mixed fruit.
and dates.
Grab granola.
Dates. Dates. Dates.
Day for this.
Dates. So like today's dates, yeah.
Okay. What else? That is 8 number, right?
Is that all?
Yes.
Your sugar is slash honey. Do you understand? Your sugar is slash honey. And your sugar can be slash honey and dates.
They are working time.
You can actually substitute, you can actually take sugar completely off. Compare your honey, sugar, and dates. Which one is cheaper? If you add more dates, you're going to get the same result. And it's going to be healthier. Because industrial sugar is not very good for us, to be honest. One thing you need to understand, sugar does not go through digestion process. Honey does not go through digestion process. It goes straight to the bloodstream, and that's why it affects your eyes or easily. So, consumption of sugar, you should be very careful. But if you can afford brown sugar, it is good for you.
I don't like it.
Those days in school, when you run after 100 meters, they will put glucose in your head. You know those things? It is because it gives you instant energy. It doesn't go through digestion process. It just goes straight to your bloodstream, just like alcohol. So, adding of sugar, you should be very, very minimal. So if it is possible, you use honey. It is, healthier.
Sorry to
Or dates.
Actually, nowadays,
Is it ready?
sugar is no longer to use. That is the saccharin. But what if that is available?
What?
The saccharin.
Oh,
Saccharin is dangerous.
it's not good for me.
What do you know about saccharin? You know, people use saccharin because they want to minimize. You take just a thumb of saccharin, you put it here, and everything here becomes sugar. It's very dangerous.
Waffle. You hear that?
You know what to do now. Where are you?
Why are you mulling it like this? Why not spread it?
Because I want it to come out a little balls. I want to have a little ball by the time it comes out.
Okay.
Why is it that you're going through baking process, not fry?
Baking process.
I want to
Yeah,
dry.
because that is how granola is done. You don't fry it.
I want to
So
dry.
can we keep this somewhere for sun to heat it or
So with
somewhere? No, because the gas is not ready now. So let us keep it somewhere so it keep drying before
Don't
the
keep
gas.
on there, oh.
No, it will not fall now.
This when they blow for here, it go carry
No,
it.
put it on top.
It should carry it. I'm serious. Is this breed that bread on this people? Of course.
See, Oga, carry this thing, put it on top of chair. This board,
And put it there.
put it like this, and put the thing on top. And if you can stay there, no problems.
Come and join my group, oh.
Secretary, wetin dey do?
Come on.
Secretary, wetin happen?
Come on. I dey wait for you.
Secretary, don't come here.
Don't mind her.
Better. We'll have it.
Gas is not around yet.
I wonder why the gas is delaying.
I told you people now.
They have time.
On Sunday. On Sunday they have time. Even that farm's
Did
woman.
they open?
She also has time.
Okay, she opens on Sunday now.
She opens on Sunday, but it has to be.
Maybe something after 12. This is after 12 already. They will have been coming out now. And Muslim too, they are fasting, so most of them are sleeping.
We are still doing another one. Go and finish and come. You know, I bet back well.